Well, howdy there, Internet people, it's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump limiting intel access. Trump is reportedly attempting to limit congressional access to intelligence. This comes on the heels of a classified briefing about Iran for Congress being rescheduled. Democrats are understandably upset. Congress is actually the lawmaking body in this country, and they are reportedly being kept out of the loop. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer said, quote, "This isn't about national security. It's about Trump's insecurity. President Trump is cutting off intelligence to Congress, raising one clear question. What is he hiding?" Senate Minority Whip Dick Durbin took Schumer's rhetorical question further, saying that the administration didn't want to share the information because it's bad news, saying, quote, "They were embarrassed by the leak because it suggested that they did not obliterate the Iran nuclear program as promised." Let me help everybody trying to figure out if the U.S. strikes were as successful as the administration claimed. Take a look at the satellite photos right after the U.S. strikes. Then take a look at the satellite photos from after the 23rd. Notice how the sites were hit again? The Israelis struck the sites after the U.S. strikes. If a site is destroyed, or, obliterated, they wouldn't have felt the need to hit it again. It's really that simple. There's no spin that will change that. You can see additional damage at 2 of the facilities. You can also see repairs already being made at the other location. It's interesting to see additional damage on the road near the facility Trump said was obliterated. Looks like somebody didn't want repair crews to have an easy time. Let's also be clear about something else. The Iranian government knows how significant the damage is. They have a better handle on the damage than the U.S. does. Unless the information would disclose an asset in Iran who provided the information, or would betray some other sources and methods, there's no reason not to share the information. If only there was some long-established method for the president to share incredibly sensitive information with Congress. Impartial Points has an explainer on the Gang of 8. I'll put it down below. It's safe to assume this mechanism wasn't used because Schumer is part of the Gang of 8. Now, I want to be clear. Based on what's publicly available, there is nothing rising to the level of needing to use that mechanism. But it's available. It would allow oversight, which would allow the American people to have a better picture of what happened without the hyperbole and spin. Trump likes to control the narrative around events. The leak of the early assessment undermined his story. This is probably just an attempt to try to regain control of a narrative he's kind of lost. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.